What's up, YouTube? I'm Cool here. I wanted to cover all of the V-Jump news that we got, basically heroic challengers information and some other things like that. So bear with me as we discuss this. I actually wanted to discuss this information a little bit ago when the V-Jump first got released, but unfortunately I was at the YCS. So the first big guy in the set, basically this guy is a headliner for me, because I actually really like Shadolls. It's one Shadoll monster plus one fire monster. Of course, it must first be special summoned by fusion summon, and of course you can use one of the effects of XYZs once per turn. When your opponent special summons a monster, then negate that summon, and if you destroy it, then you can send one Shadoll card from your hand to the graveyard. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Shadoll spell trap card and add it to your hand. Very interesting that they're giving Shadolls basically a potential negation for special summons. I do think that this is a really powerful card, and granted, depending on how, you know, or what other people find for support for them, I think that this card's going to be really broken for what it is. The next one is the new Herald ritual. If you guys don't know, there's a level 12 Herald now. You can only use this card for Ultimate Declare or Ultimate Herald. Your opponent can activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation, and you must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose level add up to 12. That's a lot, but area is a thing. The new Synchro, it's level 4, so yay diversity. It's 600, 1000. It's one tuner plus one or more non-tuner, so it's generic. When a monster is sent from either player's hand to the graveyard, banish it instead of sending it to the graveyard. 2, during either player's turn, when an effect, monster's effect, or spell trap card is activated, you can tribute this card and negate the activation if you destroy it. And 3, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one ritual monster or ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. Now let's look at this. So first off, it forces monsters to be banished, which is very nice. It forces, or it allows you to get a free negation, which for a level 4 synchro is really ridiculous. And then you get to recruit for a ritual monster or spell card for rituals off of it. So free negation, free recruitability. This card's really crazy. I am glad that it is only level 4, because if it was much higher, it would be a little bit more ridiculous. Next up is the level 12 Herald. Basically, you can only ritual summon it with the Oracle of the Herald, and of course it cannot be special summoned by other ways. During either player's turn, you can send one fairy from your hand to the graveyard to activate one of the following effects. When a spell trap card is activated, negate the activation if you destroy it, and when your opponent would special summon a monster, negate that summon if you do destroy that monster. So it's not quite as good as the original Herald, because it doesn't cover for monster effects, but it does give you the ability to shut down your opponent's summons, basically take care of problems before they happen. And of course this stupid Herald has 3000 defense, and I'm really not going to be a fan of this if this ever hits the board against me. Next up is Elemental Hero Dark Law. I believe this is covered in the next structure deck for Japan. Of course, you can only bring it out by mass change. You cannot be special by the ways. Cards sent to your opponent's graveyard are banished instead, so covering some ground here. It's 2400, 1800. And once per turn, when your opponent adds a card to their hand outside of their draw phase, you can randomly banish one card from your opponent's hand. It's not really that great of a card. I mean, I like the fact that you can punish your opponent by removing stuff, and you can punish your opponent for recruiting, but outside of that, 2400, it's not particularly anything to talk about. The new Mass Change second, you can only activate one Mass Change second per turn. Discard a card, then target one monster you control. Send that monster you control to the graveyard and special summon one masked hero with the same attribute but a higher level than the send monster, and it counts as being summoned via the effect of Mass Change. If only it didn't have the line discard a card, because now you have to -2 yourself. I really hope they get something good. Of course, you guys know about Masked Hero Kamikaze. I'm going to be kind of curious to see what this guy shapes up to be. It also looks like the wickedness of the yin yang. I believe this is supposed to be some sort of reference to the new type that we currently have, the Wyverns. You can only use the 2 and 3 effects of Jayushi Gaiaza once per turn. 1, this card cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. 2, you can target one Yin Yang Monster you control and one card your opponent controls, destroy those cards. Okay, that's kind of cute. When this card you control is destroyed by balance in the graveyard, you special summon one Wyvern monster from your deck in face-up defense mode. I believe this has to do with the Dante's Inferno archetype. More synchros for them, yay. Now it looks like we just get into some generic pendulum garbage. It's a level 5 scale, level 2 monster. It's a mole cheerleader. Your pendulum monsters gain 300 when pendulum. You can only use the effect of Intermate Sheermole once per turn. You can target one face-up monster whose attack is different from its original attack and apply one of the following effects. It gains 1,000 attack, or if its attack is lower than the original attack, it loses 1,000. It's kind of terrible. Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. This thing is stupid good. You guys don't understand like how broken this card actually is. 2 level 4 monsters, 2,500, 2,000. You detach 2 materials from this card, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, have that monster's attack, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to the amount lost. So, hello Ryuku XYZ, finally. Rank 4, 2,500, generic answer to anything via battle. So good. Next up is the one everybody blew a load for. I reread this card and I'm kind of disappointed. So of course it is Rescue Rat. It's got a pendulum scale 5. You can only use the effective the pendulum effect of Rescue Rat once per duel. You can banish this card from the pendulum zone. Add 2 face-up pendulum monsters with the same name from your extra deck to your hand. Now I thought about this. I was like, oh, I thought this was originally deck. I was like, oh, this card's so good. No, it's from your extra deck. Let's be realistic here. The only 2 things you're probably going to want to pick up, or even consider picking up, are Odd Eyes. But even outside of that, this card's not particularly that good. His monster effect is during the turn this card was normal summon. If you have a face-up, level 5 or lower pendulum monster in your extra deck, you contribute this card to select one level 5 or lower face-up pendulum monster from your extra deck. Special summon from your deck with the same name as that monster, and then of course their effects are negated and they're destroyed during the end phase. I like that effect a lot better than the Pendulum Zone one. I mean, I understand why it's good, but the ability just to scatter out them pendulums really does make this card a little bit more worthwhile. Running on down the list here, Intermate, Trampolix. You can only use the pendulum effect of Trampolix once per turn. When you pendulum summon, you can target one card in the pendulum zone, return that target to the hand, so it kind of floats. And when this card is normal summon, you can target one card in the pendulum zone and return it to the hand. The card's kind of terrible. Looks like just some generic information, Dark Magician Girl sleeves. Then I believe this was other stuff for the next set. Intermate Hitigator. Once per turn, when this card destroys opponent's monster, you can add one Intermate monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, I'll take it. Hello, Searcher. Intermate Girino. Your opponent cannot target other Intermate monsters. This card is in the graveyard, and Intermate monster you control, except for destroyed by battle. You can banish this card from the graveyard instead, so protection. And then I believe these are the DD Proud guys. DD Chevalier, that Pendulum Scale 6. Pendulum effect, you can pay 100, target one monster your opponent controls, it loses 500 attack. If you do not control a DD monster in the other Pendulum Zone, it becomes level 5 scale. It's pretty decent. I mean, so probably one of the best pendulum effects I've seen so far. And when he's normal summon, you can add from your extra deck. You can add from your extra deck to your hand one face-up Dark Pendulum monster. It's not bad. This guy, its pendulum effect, pay 500, target one DD monster you control, gains 500 attack, and its pendulum scale goes to 5 if you don't have another guy. When he's normal summon, you can special summon from your extra deck one face-up Dark Pendulum monster. Its effect is negated, and you cannot special summon monsters except for DD monsters for the rest of the turn. Not bad. I do like some of these guys. DD Kaiser. When he's pendulum summoned, negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent controls until the end of the turn. And once during main phase 1, during the turn this card is pendulum summoned, you target 2 cards in your spawn trap cards and destroy them. And during this turn, you can make 1 additional attack for each card destroyed. Maybe not so much. I mean, extra attacks are always nice. Also looks like voting campaign for sleeves, and this new Elemental Hero Core. I guess this thing is supposed to do stuff. It's like Kyo's ultimate trump card, a level 9 Earth monster. We'll have to wait and see what it does. And then just some little anime stuff. Gem Knights, Constellars finally making appearances, and it looks like some more protagonists. Oh, down here, the new Telenite. During the Trinity Scar special summon, you can ask special summon monsters except for Telenite monsters. This card is XYZ summon, return all of the cards on the field to the hand. Once per turn, detach one material from this card, send one random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. And if this XYZ card is sent to the graveyard, you target one Telenite monster and special summon it. So it floats, lets you rip a card out of your opponent's hand, and it bounces everything. Not bad. This is the new quick play Shadolls fusion. That's pretty much all it does. You fuse from your hand or your side of the field. Interesting note though, the art on this card is very interesting. Because it looks like either the Shadolls is protecting Leah or she's finding the mystical treasure of the forest. I'm kind of curious to know what that's about. And the cover card for the Challenger set is Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. So, guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this set in general. I mean, let's be real here. The Rescue Rabbit, or Rescue Rat's pretty good. More Shadolls support's broken. And we'll leave it at that. Later. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support. And please check out Vanguard 40 for Cardfight Vanguard, XYZs Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.